Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line, those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking downfield, it's Howard. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So on the opening drive, they're backed up here now, 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Oh, what a move, goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. And they're finally able to stop him. The great execution on the screen pass fooled the defense there. The Jayhawks come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the shotgun. He's brought down out at the 46. The game makes it 2nd and medium. They'll hand it off. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short throw complete to the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving the quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Howard. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Now look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. And the Jayhawks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Jayhawks. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner decides to fair catch this. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the single back takes the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Keeping it on the ground here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And he drops back in the gun. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in expecting the pass and blew up the play.
And the returner will be brought down. Kansas offense is back out there now. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Kansas. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Well, they took a look just to confirm that. It looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. And now the try here for the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now they get set to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. The Dogs come to the line in the hurry up. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Well, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. He cannot be serious. This coach is going to go for it. Back up to his own end zone. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. The Bulldogs will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On first down, it's play action. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Has caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Jayhawks. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Kansas. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Now the try here for the extra point. Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and he'll start at the 25. Georgia offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Looking right, this one caught. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes a quick catch. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. They bring him down with a veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Airing this one out toward the sideline. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he lobs it deep down the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Jayhawks. It was a foot race, and he won it. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. The Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Launches downfield and is picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Jayhawks are going to cash in this red zone trip. Dropping back, it's Howard. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Kansas. And they get set now to try the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Breaking free at the 35. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That's solid run, good for first down yardage.
42 Spider.
They're going to run it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter.
Jackrabbit. Alert, alert.
He's going to hand this off. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10.
29 Philly.
But go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He'll hand it off. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
But the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team downs the ball right there. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there. Longer.
Dropping back. It's Howard. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Set. Hawk. Hawk. Timber. Timber. Convoy.
On 1st and 10 here, we're going to throw the ball. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. The Jayhawks will come to the line and crank up the tempo.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's got some space. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking to scramble. On the run, going to heave it downfield. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. There's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a 1st down.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Back to pass. It's Howard. And he lofts it toward the sideline. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3.
Black 24. Black 24. Ready.
And they pick up the 1st on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, it's the consistency in this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Jayhawks. They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
And he lofts it deep over the middle. Deep shot falls incomplete, but a lot of contact there, and here comes the penalty flag. Defender flag for being a little too aggressive. Offense gets 15 and a fresh set of downs. See what the call is on 1st and 10.
Wait for this.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. And the Bulldogs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. That's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's complete downfield. An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Kansas. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. First down. Looking to throw the football. Catch made on the right side. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Handoff heading left. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
On the set.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Quarterback drops back, and he lofts one deep over the middle. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Going for a big play downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete. And the Jayhawks hustle to the line to run that hurry out. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass. It's Howard. Hit just as he throws the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. Here's a serious gamble, folks. Coach going for it, backed up near his own end zone. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's going to take another shot right here. Catch is made way down inside the 30. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Jayhawks. Now the important point after attempt. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Throws it to the right. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
He's escaping the pocket now. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
It's a quick grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, the defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it till late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost came up with an interception.
Back to throw. It's Howard. And this pass is caught. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on this scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Coming up, second down and goal. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Ball carrier running through tackles. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. One more play before they head to the locker room. Play action here on first down. And he lobs it deep down the middle. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And they're finally able to stop him. A huge gain and a touchdown-saving tackle as time runs out in the first half. A minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Jayhawks will kick this deep to begin the second half. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he lofts it deep over the middle. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The Dogs will send their punt team onto the field.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Kansas offense is back out there now. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they can take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
That play makes it 2nd and 10.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
To the air, it's Howard. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Pressure is coming, and he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Makes the catch at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Kansas. And the beatdown continues. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner looking to create better field position. Breaking through defenders. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Tackle made after a solid game. They spot the ball for 31.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
First down here for this offense. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. They'll run it here. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
29 Philly.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Can he get there on the ground? Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Dogs. Made the defense look slow that time.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the PAT is good. Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw. It's Howard. There's contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. The Jayhawks come to the line to run the hurry up. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. And he's got his man open downfield. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Jayhawks. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. On the run, it's Cox. Breaking free at the 35. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. To throw, it's Howard. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Kansas. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The fumble the last time out symbolizing their struggles here today. That's why they're in a big hole. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. And the quarterback just sneaks it.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Second down play coming up for this offense. First down play, not a good one. Looking at second and long here.
Check, check. Under.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Took contact on the throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Lofting it toward the left sideline. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Kansas offense is back out there now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Second down play coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap.
Hornet. 42 Spider.
Looking to throw. It's Howard. Here's the throw deep downfield. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. A tough situation for the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll try a pass here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He'll take a deep shot. And he throws his third interception of the day. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Fights off a defender. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Wow, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been the one bright spot as that last carry now puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And there's the handoff. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So second and 6.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Heavy blitz look here pre-snap. Hands off to the left. And that's a solid game for the defense able to bring him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. Lasso.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Third down play for this offense. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Important third down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead.
Freedom.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And it's broken up there. Great play, a fourth down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense. You work that clock. You seal victory.
Looking downfield, it's Howard. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Here we go. Terrier.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Touchdown, Jayhawks. And this one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Solid run. They'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Tailback with another carry. Fighting him off. Runs into the teeth of that defense. Picks up just a couple of yards. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Try and muscle for the first down. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. A running play called on 4th down. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. Ball handed off. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looking for some space. It's Cox. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Handoff to the back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The Dogs will have to punt this one away. They'll kick it away here. He'll call for the fair catch here. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. He makes the grab. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Chris, a lot of these NFL scouts think that his speed is unique. I think it's the route running and the instincts to read coverage that really separates him. He has put on a show today.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to throw. It's Howard. He's going for a big play downfield. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the 2nd half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down. He bought some time, now lets it go. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often
here's a shot toward the right sideline. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big game, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. The Bulldogs looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. He just goes down, and that'll do it for the ball game. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation.